Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm FashFab. You can call me Fash. Y'all, it's Friday and we're getting shady with the ninjas. And what we are doing today is an all matte eye look. On this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes. Let's get into it. Today is an all matte eye look, which is awesome. But I chose to even do a matte foundation, matte blush, all the matte things, except for the lip gloss, because, girl, your girl's lips are drier than a bone in the Sahara Desert. Like, this is terrible, to the point where they actually hurt. I've caught it in time to where they don't crack and bleed, but they actually hurt. So the rest of my look is going to be all matte. The palette that I'm using today, well, of course, you already knew. I am using Nomad Cosmetics, my favorite brand. Nomad Cosmetics Coastal Cruise palette. Because why, y'all? Why? Well, it's an all matte palette. And I kind of want to do, like, I want to say over here on this side of the palette today. My eye primer today is Paint Pot by MAC in Painterly. So that is my eye primer. I really fell in love with that all over again. Like, I am really liking that primer. I have found that the Sigma primer it's drying. It dries out my eyelids. Am I the only one that happens to? I mean, let a girl know down below. Am I the only one that is having trouble with the Sigma eye primer? On a rougher 01 mini, I am going to go into Silent Abyss. And I am going to take this on this outer corner. I barely dipped into the palette, y'all. I mean, you don't need much. This is, I would say, the black, brownish black in the palette. I don't know. It could be just a black. Y'all, don't trust my color choices, okay? Who knows? Who knows what it is? I don't think I'm colorblind. I mean, I've never been told I was colorblind, but you know, anything can change, I guess. Anywhoosies, I don't know why I went on that tangent, but here we are. So I am going to go into this outer corner. I am really packing this on, and I'm taking this on up, like, in the crease, but, like, almost to the brow bone. Matte eye looks was the thing back in the 90s. I remember doing just all matte eye looks in high school. I mean, in the 90s, in high school, I did all matte eye looks. On a rougher 01, I'm going to go into Twilight Time. And this is a brown, like a super dark brown. And I'm taking this right next to this black. So I'm kind of fading it into the inner corner. This was my favorite type of look to do in high school. Was do all of the dark stuff on the outer corner and then, you know, go lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter as you go towards the inner part of the eye. I know there's a lot of people out there that is so used to doing looks with a shimmer shade. And I'm going to be honest with you. At first, when I did a matte look last week, it was hard. It was hard not to go in with a shimmer shade. But I kind of like the way it looked. On a rougher 02 mini, I'm going to go in just a tad bit further. Just because I'm wearing blue, I want to go on the inner corner with a blue. So I'm going to go in with Quiet Wake. And I'm going to take this next to that. I'm not going all the way in to the inner corner because I know I'm going to have to step back on here and definitely, you know, blend this in some more, if not add some more matte shadow. So I don't want to, you know, go all the way into the inner corner just yet. Because in high school, we used to take a matte, like a light matte color, and go on into the inner corner just to make it pop in there. On a Shodo 02, I'm going to go into Dusk Veil. And I'm taking this right above everything. I love this matte shade out of this palette. I would say this shade and Twilight Time would probably be my favorite shades out of this palette. I don't know. There's something about it that I super duper love. Anywhoosies, I'm going to also wrap the eye, like wrap this outer edge. So I can always take concealer when I step off camera to fix this out here. I mean, yeah, I can use shadow shields, which would probably, you know, be recommended but I'm just not going to do that because I don't feel like it. So I'm going to go over the center part one more time, which is twilight time. I am telling you, like, it's almost like my skin changes. It gets real dry at the peak of spring and real dry at the peak of fall. And I know it's the tretinoin. I mean, I know that's what it is. There's not much, you know, I can do about it when you're a tretinoin user. I mean, that's just the way it is. But here we are. Okay, so I'm going to dip back into that brown, and I am just going to buff with the black. So I'm going to buff, you know, in over the edge of that black, just like that. I'm going to go back in to Quiet Wake and go over this again. And I am just going to keep going back and forth until I get, you know, the payoff that I want. I'm also taking whatever's left over on this brush, and this is with the dark brown, and I'm taking this over, you know, what we use with Dusk Veil, and I'm just moving that up just a tad bit. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Dusk Veil, and this is what I'm taking clear on up to the brow. But underneath the eye, dang, I really want to go in. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go into Silent Abyss on the outer corner, which is that black. Now, and I am using the rougher 23s. Okay, so the rest of the way in, I'm going to go in with Hidden Treasure. And this is the darkest brown out of the palette. And I'm going to go the rest of the way. And I am hugging the lash line. Really, really hugging. Because I don't want it, you know, down my face. On a empty 23, I'm going to go into Sand Prints. And I am taking this on the inner corner. This is what I mean by taking a light, you know, matte eyeshadow and putting it in your inner corner. So that's what I'm doing. I really like that look, especially if you're wearing a matte. And it kind of just cleans up the inner corner, in my opinion. Let me finish your eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. So I super duper love this. Now my glue on my lashes is probably not all the way dry. So what did I use? What's on my face? I went in with NARS Amore for the blush because it's very matte and I super duper like it. Also, my eyeliner is Melt Gel Liner in the pot in matte. And let me see, what else do I have? My mascara is the Maybelline Sky High today in black. False lashes and my lip combo, because my lips are dry. I would probably dig into my Melt Cosmetics stash for a true matte lip, but today I did not because your girl has dry lips. So my lip combo is Stone by MAC with Huda Beauty and Ube. So this is my lip combo for the day. So yeah, that's what's on my face. Y'all, this is awesome. Like I said, I had done an all matte look maybe a week or two ago, and then again today, and I like it. I miss it. But all matte definitely was a thing in high school, at least for me. I wore a lot of all matte eye looks. Yes. So, anywhoosies, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Also, there is a playlist linked down below so you can go watch the other girls to see what the other beauty ninjas did for their all matte eye look. And hype a girl out, which means down in the comments section, swipe left, press hype, follow the prompts, and it hypes your girl out. Like, subscribe, share. Click that notification bell down there. It should let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for yourself. Do something kind for somebody else. And I'll see you in my next video. Toodles!